bum, ba, ba, dum,
Say it like a yard,
bum,
man.
bum.
My questions. So today's episode. No, I'm joking. What's up? How you doing?
What's happening?
We are back again. I don't know if I should have worn the jacket because I feel a bit hot now.
It's hot now.
Yeah, sad still. But
Okay.
it is what it
What's
is.
going on?
I love the jacket. It's nice. It's clean.
It's actually so good in the cold. Like
I
so
wore it the
good.
day it was
Yeah,
chilly.
yeah. So good.
Because it's
in
not
the
heavy,
cold. Yeah.
but it still protects
Someone
you.
asked me if they could have it, and I was like, no.
So I would. Ooh, don't ask me.
I said no.
Don't
No,
ask
no,
me
no.
for this.
You can't. You can't.
You get cussed for asking me a dumb question like that. How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. Living.
How you been though?
I'm okay, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm unemployed. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Mhm.
And it's summer. The summer's coming.
Yes.
So I feel like this is the best place to
It's
be.
the best place to be.
Yeah, yeah. I every time I get to this point, I'm like, "Ugh, why didn't they tell us at school that we don't have the 6 weeks holiday when we're an adult? Every single time this time of year comes around, I'm like,
But you know how I know I'm getting old? Because for me, even though I don't get the 6 week break,
yeah,
I love the fact that there's barely any traffic for me.
yeah,
So I can actually get to places.
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
especially
yeah.
after work. I can actually get home in good time.
because no one else is
'Cause
out.
there's no
I think
people
my
out
tooth
there.
was
Everyone's
bleeding.
abroad.
Sorry, I thought my
Just
tooth was bleeding.
We'll have to-
You know when you can taste it?
Nah, I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. I get that. I have to say, I'm really enjoying cinema right now.
Yeah.
I've had a good run. Sinners,
Yeah,
Thunderbolts.
you watched something else. Oh yeah, Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolts. Oh my god, I love that movie.
Have you booked to watch Lilo and Stitch?
Not yet, but
I'm
I
gonna do
will
that.
be watching
Yeah,
that,
okay,
of
great.
course. Come on.
Kids
Ohana,
out the way.
it means family. You know?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
family means no one gets left behind. That scene, yeah, when Lilo and Stitch are having like an argument. And then she's like, oh, well, just go then if you want to go. And he's got the little blanket. Bro, every time as a kid, I nearly cry. Every time. This shit makes me sad.
Now, like,
And then he come back, Ohana mean family. And family
oh,
mean
he's just so cute. And the live action Stitch looks
good.
so good.
Yeah. Although the older sister, I forget her name. Not,
Oh my god, I literally said her name yesterday.
bruh. Damn. But the actress who's playing the older sister's obviously catching flack because she's not Hawaiian herself.
Hawaiian.
It's
I feel like this is just a full circle. No matter
every
what
time.
live action film is
No
made, it just
matter what.
happens. Yeah.
it's so bad.
I mean,
I watched Peacemaker the other day. Peacemaker is a DC show
Yeah.
about a superhero, but he's not like super powered. It's John Cena. Phenomenal. I give that like a 10 out of 10. Yeah. 8 episodes, amazing. Second season's coming out later this year.
yeah.
And one of the main actresses is a black lady. I went to watch the trailer right after I finished the episode the other day. And I was gassed. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is so good. It's going to link to the movies as well. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I scroll down to the comments. Yeah, people, oh, I don't know how much I can keep watching Precious be a superhero. Like stuff like that. And it's like, good Lord. First of all, she's not even a superhero. She's not. She's literally an agent.
Oh,
So she's not superpowered. She's just
an agent.
an agent. Second of all, she's very good at playing this fucking character. And thirdly, why the hell do you not complain about everything?
I mean,
It's insane. Oh, and Ironheart. Yep. That.
oh my gosh, I only saw the trailer for this the other day. I had no
Yeah.
idea what it was.
But do you remember her from Black Panther?
Barely.
Okay. Well, she was in Black Panther.
No, but I saw that in the
Yeah.
trailer and I was like, me and my memory. I don't know. I barely remembered. And then I was like, oh yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
And that is also catching a lot of
Yeah.
heat. One thing I do feel is bad, they kind of set her up. I know we're going off a bit of tangent here, but she is a very similar character to Iron Man in terms of like the specs and all of that. Robert Downey Jr. is essentially
yeah, because her suit just like appears,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
but even not just they're both the same
same.
kind of thing, right? But Robert Downey Jr. is like the baby of MCU. He basically led the whole thing. Without Iron Man, this MCU wouldn't exist, really and truly. So for her to follow up a character like him, it's tough. It's a very big setup. Do I think she can do it? Of course. I think anyone. I think anyone is capable of acting if they're in the correct role with the correct writing. You know, and a bit of training, obviously. But it's a setup. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough. It's tough to follow that.
I wish I watched more superhero stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
But it'd be like, you know, Beyonce. You got Beyonce, yeah?
Yeah.
It'd be like her daughter, Ivy, Blue Ivy.
Having to be Beyonce.
Having to be Beyonce.
Yeah,
you know, it's very hard to follow that.
It's to fill someone's shoes, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
To fill a legend's shoes, someone who's already done
yeah.
something and founded it and led it a certain way, and then it's tough. Boy. But yes.
At least you're having a good time in cinema.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I mean, I did watch Sinners.
It's just
Though,
Ryan,
I
Mr. Coogler,
yeah.
and he's directed the Ironheart as well. So
Great.
So
when I say, because obviously I know you told me to watch it.
yeah,
Obsessed.
you want to go again?
Obsessed.
The acting,
Guys, for everybody else, I fall asleep in the cinema.
she does.
Awake the whole time. Like this. Like nothing could have put
It's
me to
because
sleep.
it's like two different movies,
Yeah, because I was
It just
watching it and I was
flips.
thinking, because I actually watched it with no
trailers or nothing.
no
yeah.
background information.
Yeah.
All I knew was there was two of him and there was something about a vampire.
Yeah.
That's all I had. And I was like, watching the first half and I was like,
There's no inkling of a
there's
vampire.
no inkling.
Yep.
But this is great. Like, we could have stayed in that first story.
And it's still
And I
good.
still would have stayed awake and loved it. And then I was like,
Huh?
what is going on? Then I was obsessed.
Love
like,
it.
like,
I love it.
yeah.
I love the movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's a good.
I had-
at least 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
minimum.
I don't watch things more than once, and I will watch it again. Yeah, I will watch it because I know I'll notice more stuff if I watch
Boy,
it
if
again.
you don't get the fuck out of my face.
I had two. Sorry, we're going off another one, but I had two favorite things in that film.
Yeah.
The part when, who's the one that which one turns into the vampire first?
Are we doing spoilers? Because I don't know if everyone's seen it.
Oh.
Okay, but one of them turns into it, as you can tell from the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then when they close the door and he's like, no vision.
It was the way he says it. Man.
No vision. I'm like, yes. Oh, okay. Sorry for that. But anyway, I was really happy about that. Anyway.
Nah, it was really good. It is
So-
really good.
So good.
I've been saying a lot of lines at work. Nah, we could.
Oh, such a good film. Oh, okay, good.
I
Yeah.
don't have a segue for this one, so
I do. Oh my god! Speaking about that, I've got a question for you. So
Nice.
today's episode is actually random questions, and I have a question about
Okay.
Sinners for you.
oh, good stuff.
Hey, I did it!
Saskia with the
I did
intro.
it.
Let's go.
I did it. I really practiced that one, and I was like, I hope he has nothing to say. Okay, so random question: would you let Michael B. Jordan as a vampire bite you based on that film?
Boy, if you ask me, damn Haley Steinfeld, or
No.
man, I ain't letting no man bite me. The hell? We ain't cousins. The hell? Nah, boy.
Okay, switch.
Okay, if you say Haley Stein,
okay.
so-
For you, we'll switch.
So
it.
if I was in that situation
yeah,
when they were, you
but
know,
as
in
as
the back
Kevin,
of the barn.
but as Kevin,
but we in the
Yeah,
back of the
yeah,
barn.
yeah.
Oh, she biting me.
you see me, yeah. I watched that film and I was like, I want to be a vampire. I watched that film and I was like, bite me.
But to be fair,
Come here right now.
they
Me.
live good.
They
Though.
live in sorry, the scene with the.
Yeah.
I'm coming with you. Yeah, let's go. Let's
having
go.
a jolly
Let's go.
time.
Let's go. It's fun over there. I'm coming. And listen, when I saw his little vampire teeth with little gold,
With the
bite me. Bite me.
well, that is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
world's sexiest man, isn't he?
Bite
So-
me. Off we go. We live happily ever after. Off we told
No,
you.
I understand.
I mean?
I understand.
I've never been in a scenario where I've watched something in the cinema and I said,
Yeah.
Bite me.
Put me in that movie.
yeah. Bite
Yeah.
me. As Saskia, bite me. Yeah.
I hear you, boy. Haley, you could listen.
Do you know what
would've
it
bit me,
also
boy.
was? Do you know what it also was? I was saying this. Like, just the teeth in general.
Yeah.
They weren't just like me observing teeth. You know, like sometimes you watch vampire things and it's
you
just
can
like the
see
two
it.
fangs.
Yeah.
The whole teeth. It was the whole it was like a thing of teeth.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't just two fangs.
Yeah.
The whole setup of the teeth,
It all fit
they
perfectly.
all fit.
Yeah.
There were caps in there.
Yeah, they all had grills. All of them, though. It's clean. Clean. They were living good.
Clean.
Living good, man.
I said, I know where I want to be.
I'm going to go watch this again. You got me.
Yeah.
You got me. I'm
I
doing
was
it.
like, I want vampire teeth. I want to be there.
But yeah. 100% though. I would have been
Great.
bit by him.
Yeah. I mean, I already
Baby.
knew I was gonna get
Are
bitten.
you drooling?
I was gonna get bitten. Yeah. I was running out that door. No one was gonna stop me.
Just come. Just a little bit.
Okay, sorry, we're done with that.
All right. So yeah, we've got a set of questions that we keep asking. That was the first one. Mine is, if you could instantly master one skill, what would it be, and why? It's a tough one, isn't it?
Master one skill.
That's a tough question because even I'm like, damn,
That's a hard question,
it's tough.
Kevin.
It's about you though.
I've not thought about that. To be a master at.
Yeah. Doesn't have to get you paid. It's just something
Do you know what
would.
though? As strange as this sounds,
Yeah.
my head's going towards a martial art.
I respect that. Why would you want to
Yeah.
master that?
I don't know which one, but it's going that
But
direction.
a fighting skill.
It's going towards
Yeah.
that. No
I think
idea
I had
why.
the same. I think I was like,
I feel like
Boxing
Jackie
was
Chan
kinda-
just really came into my head. Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. I was like, yeah, good times.
why not? You
But,
feel
that's,
more
but I
protected.
never thought that's where my brain would go first.
You feel more protected that way as well.
And cool.
And cool. You're doing backflips and whatnot.
Yeah.
Imagine
have
what
to
that would
be-
do for your dance career.
But that's what I'm seeing. And
Yeah.
acting.
And acting. Oh, yeah. It's peak still. It's peak. It
Because
has
like
to be.
it would, yeah. Because I think if it went a martial art way, in terms of dance, acting, physicality,
Yeah.
flexibility,
It's everything.
like longevity of your body. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Martial art.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have to be
She
a
found a
martial
cheat
art.
code.
Yeah.
That's tough still.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a martial art.
I think
You
we
know,
just-
I like to do random things.
No, it's true.
Like in like a month's time, I'll be like, Kevin, I started karate.
I can see you in a karate fit as well.
I would love to. Oh.
I can actually see
I
you.
used to do karate when I was younger, but I only stayed for a few months because I was shy.
Ah, I hear that.
I'm not shy anymore, you get me?
Yeah.
Someone will get fucked up. Wow.
Yeah, I think
Interesting.
I would do a fighting skill as well. I think boxing for me, it's less knee work.
Let's knee. Yeah,
It is a lot
martial
of
art, bare
twisting, but-
knees. Oh my gosh, I got to have strong knees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good. Look, we unlocked something for Saskia.
Yeah. Now, in 6 months' time, you're gonna see me at class. Yeah. Do you know what though? I have recently thought about. It's funny that my brain went there because I have recently thought about going to. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was Thailand. For they do like a thing you can join for like 6 months and just. Is it Muay Thai?
It must be Muay Thai.
Yeah, you go for 6 months as a complete beginner and just
Yeah.
stay there for 6 months and just train.
Isn't yeah, I think you know him, Chris. He was at that Halloween party you went to a few years ago. He was dressed as Tupac, and his girlfriend's Sapphire. I think that's how you pronounce her name. You definitely know them.
By face, maybe.
Yeah, you definitely know them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he went out to Thailand. He's doing that as well.
Like I recently thought about maybe I should just disappear for like 4 months and just do that.
No, we have to do this.
Yeah.
We have to do it over Zoom.
See, I'm so restricted. I'm joking.
The unemployed one takes you.
Yeah, that's why I think about it all the time because I'm like, oh, I'm unemployed. I might as well just go live in Thailand.
I understand.
But no, my agent's already told me off for going on holiday too much anyway. I got in trouble, by the way. Okay, my question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how does it make you feel when people, as adults, use their whole hand in a packet of crisps?
That's childish. That is childish. Because how's your hand even sitting in there anyway?
Adults eat.
And then you come out of there, now it's all like, you got all the flavor on your damn hand. This hand smelling like prawn cocktail.
the whole. People put their
You
whole
can just do
hand.
this. The fingers go all the way.
The fingers. Look how long they are.
Yeah.
You can use your fingers.
Yeah, I've never really deeped it until I just...
Dude, I sat on the train and I deeped it.
Oh, on the train. he's doing-
Yes.
He or she?
He.
Oh, big man, big man, big man.
Whole hand. Whole hand. As an adult, your whole hand is in the crisp packet.
What was the flavour?
I was too focused on the fact that his whole
Was it-
hand.
Was it a big packet or a small packet?
A
regular-
small one, like a regular packet of
'Cause
crisps.
I understand, yeah.
If it's the big one, you got to go all the way to the bottom.
Yes.
But also just twist the packet. Anyway,
That too.
there are ways around it. But
Yeah.
I feel so highly that people shouldn't put their whole hand.
In public transport, I don't think. At home, all right, cool. You can run over to the sink and just wash it off.
Yeah.
But on public
But even
transport,
at home, I would never. It's a normal small packet
yeah, I
of
don't think I've
crisps.
done it.
How would you? Now next time you eat a packet
Yeah,
of
I'm
crisps,
gonna
yeah,
be
just
self-conscious.
just
And be like, that's too far.
do yeah, for me, it was a crazy journey I went on watching
Yeah.
somebody do that.
And then he got off, grabbing the poles, and
But also, when he was putting his hand in the packet, he wasn't like getting what like
Oh, he's
he
going
was doing
bag
it.
of them. Oh, Hannah.
Yeah, it blew my mind.
Damn.
I just want to say it just blew. It just
Is that another ick?
it could have
might
been.
be.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
It's on the
If I
cusp.
see it more often,
It's on the cusp.
yeah, I feel like if it's one person doing it, it's harder for it to become an ick because I'm like, oh, not everybody does that.
Yeah.
But if I see multiple people doing that, it becomes an ick.
Okay, I hear that. I hear
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everyone's different, but
Yeah.
then when everyone's not different, it's nasty.
Yeah, it's a bit childish as well. Though. You don't have to
Childish.
be all up in there like you're 7 years old, you know.
I really had to ask you that. Like I had to.
I never deeped it, but
Yeah.
and when I
You're
picture
welcome.
it, it's peak still. Well, this kind of relates to food. Would you rather have dinner with your future self or your past self? I had to really think about this one myself. There's two stipulations though.
Yeah.
We can either do, if you have dinner with your past self,
Mm-hmm.
you can change your future. Or if you have a dinner with your future self, you can change your current
Your
where you're going
Yeah.
future. So essentially that present self, if you talked with your past, will no longer exist. We could do that.
Yeah, because it would develop
Yeah.
and change.
After that conversation, you just
I
turn into Michael B.
personally,
Jordan.
I think I'm gonna go future.
So you would change your trajectory from now. It's tough, innit?
The only reason I would say future, not because I would want to change my trajectory from now, but it's because I think if I didn't have my past,
Yeah.
I feel like I got to a good point.
Okay.
So I feel like I wouldn't if
Don't
I
wanna change
changed
that.
the past to be too good, I wouldn't have learned anything.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You
Yeah.
would have perfected everything too much.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah.
Like those things that go wrong from your past leading you up to a good spot is character building.
True.
I feel like if you take
Very
that all
true.
away, you lose the character building, and then you don't have anything to go off.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'd rather see the future person knowing what I already know now,
Yeah.
in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
Because I decided to go with the past.
Ooh, why?
Because I've had a lot of injuries in my past.
Okay, I understand that. Let's change that.
Yeah. I would be able to get rid of a lot of pain. Like to be fair, I don't feel as much pain now because I do things to
Yeah.
strengthen the body.
Rehab
But
to
there are a lot of things that I wouldn't have experienced physically
yeah.
if I could teach myself, my younger self, how to.
Sort it out.
Yeah, because the adults in my life, unfortunately at the time,
Yeah.
didn't know these things. Obviously, modern medicine now is,
Yeah.
even though it wasn't that long ago, it's what, 15 to 20 years
Yeah,
ago?
still
It's not that
developed a lot,
bad.
though.
Yeah, but it's. So if I could teach my younger self those things, physically,
Yeah.
I would be
You'd
in a much better place
position,
for sure. So that's the one
Yeah.
thing. Then obviously there's the financial stuff. I could be in a better place. I could be in a
Yeah,
worse place.
true.
I don't know.
True.
I don't know. But you've made a very good point of
Yeah.
the character building, though.
Yeah. I feel like I would just, you just lose a lot of what you learned too soon. And then the things I've learned from the past till now, even if I change my trajectory from here onwards, I still have that character
Past
built.
you. Yeah.
The strength that got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say future.
But it's kind of scary, though.
Kind of scary.
If you talk to your future self.
And it's not where you thought it was going to be. But then also that gives you a heads up of something needs to change from here onwards.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good, but also kind of scary. Because you're like, if I'm a bum when I see this person. But then also, if you are exactly what you thought, it could change because you know.
Yeah.
So like you're gonna like, for example, if let's say I become one of the biggest actors in the world in like 30 years, and then I meet myself and I know that information, there's gonna be a subconscious part of you that becomes complacent.
Complacent, 100%. You're like, that's gonna happen.
Facts. And that's where, and then you'll lose it.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's a bit of it's bad and good because
it depends though, because I think you now or us now wouldn't get complacent.
No, we wouldn't.
Like, we'd be like, okay, I have to get this now.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was us 7 years ago.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We would have been like, I chilled it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm
But then
with
also,
Denzel?
But then also there's another route which could be you see your successful older self, but then you over try. And you don't make it. Because we're never going to be exactly what we were supposed to be because we've seen it.
Does your mind change now?
No.
Okay.
No. I think it just then teaches you to just stay consistent in what you're doing. You, like, obviously, I feel like you really have to have this switch on.
But to be fair, you'd probably ask, what should I do going forward? Should I stick with this? And then I'm assuming I would give myself the right information.
The good information.
I wouldn't sabotage myself.
Yeah. It is a crazy, because it could go either way.
I wish this concept really existed.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I don't know if I would. I'd be scared.
It would be scary.
I'd be so scared.
It'd be extremely scary, but shit. Hey.
And if I saw myself and I was like, imagine you saw yourself and you just it was the complete opposite of what you thought. I don't know how I'd feel.
You'd be depressed.
For at least a week. For at least a week.
What is the one thing you've made or done that you're proud of most?
What is the one thing you've made or done that you're the most proud of? Myself.
I mean, I didn't make myself, unfortunately.
I was a part of it.
From recent memory, honestly, it would be just being consistent with my post-surgery rehab or post-injury rehab. That I realized since, obviously doing thousands and thousands of hours of research, a lot of people don't stick to it.
Yeah. No, they don't.
Nah. And even when I was doing the hospital rehab weekly, people younger than us or same age or maybe just a bit older, they couldn't do even 20% of what I was doing. And they would ask, what did you have? And I'd be like, I taught this. And they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
I only did this small thing.
Consistency is key.
And I'm just like, I don't know. But I'd say that's probably what I'm most proud of because I could have given up easily and probably not even be able to jog down the road.
Yeah, facts.
And now I can sprint, I can do all that, so.
I don't know.
Barely sprint.
Barely.
I'm not as fast, but it's there.
That I'm most proud of. I would say, I feel like there's a few, but being put into scenarios that I'm unsure about and then just succeeded. By just
taking the chance.
Just taking the chance and paying attention and just being present in the situation and just getting through it without complaining, and then you just get to the end. Because even when I did the Jamie film, like for me that was very last minute. Like it was, I'd never done a film before. I'd never done an accent on screen before. I'd never been in that scenario where I had to be on set for like 3 months and live away from home.
Yeah.
And I got called onto that job on a Sunday morning and had to go the next day.
Damn.
Not knowing any of my lines, not knowing that everyone else was already there, knowing their lines, that I was the last one in, that I was going to be in a situation that I had no idea what the hell was going to happen. And I feel like for me, I'm just proud of myself for like just getting on with it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, how did you get there? And I was like, bro, I wasn't supposed to be there. That wasn't the aim.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah. And then within 24 hours, I was there.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's just, I think, just being in scenarios, and because a lot of people panic, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to just get on with something and be told what to do and just do it and just continue and get a good outcome. People would be stressing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And I think I've learned that.
Sure.
Like, and I think I've learned that about myself, that like I'm good in stressful scenarios.
Yeah.
Because I'm just there like,
you're trying to figure out what to do
Yeah.
instead of panicking.
I'm going to make a solution and make it happen.
I was having that conversation with someone fairly recently, and they said the same thing. Oh, you seem to stay pretty calm in mad situation. It's just, I said, I don't see the point in panicking, because if I keep panicking, nothing's going to happen.
It's going to be so bad.
Right. It's just, so if I at least try to think of something, because I could be in here,
solution.
I could be bricking it.
But you ain't gonna see it.
I'll be here. I'm trying to. It's because I'm
gonna get a solution. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like we're both kind of like that. Like, if people come to us with a situation or with something, the first thing we're gonna do is find a solution.
Yeah.
So unless if you're coming to me and you don't want a solution, make that very clear.
You just want to talk.
You what? Just tell me to listen, because otherwise I have the answer for you. But if you don't want it, then tell me, because I probably do have the answer.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people don't want that. But yeah, I'd say being able to be that person and like have solutions and just fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Proud.
Nah, it's a good one.
Proud. Good job. Okay, I got a question. Do men actually find like WWE interesting?
Men? Grown men? Yes. Maybe not now though. I don't know. Because I used to love wrestling as a kid growing up. But it's fake. So is acting.
Yeah, but it's like not. It's not Sinners.
What the
That's
fuck?
my correlation. It's not. It's acting, but it's not Sinners.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
But they're really doing.
It's very like, I had an ex that was obsessed with it, and I couldn't understand why you're obsessed.
Obsessed? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a bit much for me.
And he told me it was real, and I was like,
no, it is real.
No, it's physically real, but they're not fighting for real. As in, like, it's physically real, but it's scripted. But he didn't. He told me it wasn't, and I was like,
okay, so that's different. that's a whole different ball game. That's that's a different level. I can only speak of people like me who know it's
what
scripted.
About it is fun, is what I think I don't like yet.
It's like watching an action movie. They're doing stunts and all of these things. They're really doing these things. When they're jumping off a cage, they're really jumping off a cage.
Well, yeah, I know they're jumping
off
a cage.
And us as fans, we don't know who's going to win. So even though it's scripted, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. You get what I'm saying? In the smaller matches, like they have their events where they go around the countries or states doing their events, you kind of have an idea who's going to win. Yeah. Because it's just basic event shows. Yeah. But when they have their main events, there's like, I think every 2 to 3 months, they have the big events. You don't know what the outcome's going to be. And the stunts that they're performing, I just find it
so wild. I don't know why I find it so wild though.
But there's also, you're looking at it from a lens of you're seeing one match, for example, maybe two. Yeah. You don't know the backstory of the characters.
Yeah.
So it's like us getting to a movie, watching it halfway through but we haven't connected with what these characters have done in the last hour. We're only watching the next 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So if a character dies, we had no connection with, we're like, okay. But then the person next to us could be in flipping tears because they saw that hour before.
I find it so
You get what I'm saying? So they build characters and storylines or whatever that you follow.
Yeah.
Back then, it was a lot more believable.
I mean, I don't really hear of it as much now. But then I would.
It's just as big, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's obviously, for me, it's not as enjoyable anymore. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Maybe it's because I don't relate with the characters anymore.
Yeah.
Growing up, they had The Rock, Stone Cold, all these people.
Yeah.
So, but the characters, you see, it's so hard to say because they're not just wrestling characters. They also, they show part of their real lives, even though it's still like a scripted version of their real life. So it feels like you're seeing a show. And then
It's
when
kind
they
of like theatre.
Yeah, theatre.
Yeah.
That's literally what they're doing, though.
Yeah.
to be
Well,
fair.
yeah, for sure.
It's theatre, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're seeing them build these characters, and then when the fight comes,
Yeah.
you're invested because there's a lot riding on this, even though
Yeah.
they know who's going to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've recently, it's funny enough, I've been watching a lot of, not old school matches, but a lot of old school behind the scenes kind of things when they start breaking down what was really happening. And a lot of these wrestlers, some of them really hated each other. So when they were in the ring, they were actually hurting each other.
Well, yeah, because you would. It's you're allowed to.
But they were professionally hurting each other.
like you wouldn't, like you can't,
Yeah.
I mean, it's scripted,
They're
so
not
you still
going
have
to
to stay
like
on
yank their joint out of the... Yeah.
But you can do a little extra force because you're on.
But then I think that's what also helped make it feel more real. Because if they really disliked
hated
each other. And now you're putting your characters into it. Yeah, but it's hard to say. You have to watch it from a certain time.
I feel like it's a strange journey because you're like, okay, they're pretending in a sport environment, but it's a sport, so why are they pretending? Do you know what I mean?
No,
That's
I get
the journey.
you. I
I'm
get
like,
you.
let's just fight.
It's good because you have things like the UFC, MMA,
Yeah.
where these people are really hurting each other.
Yeah,
and like there's a lot happening
Yeah.
to the brain.
Yeah.
These guys in wrestling, they are hurting each other, but it's safer.
Well, yeah, because you know where you're about to get hit.
So it's not. Obviously, they still have a lot of long-lasting
Injuries,
conditions and
sure.
injuries for sure. And something happened in the past that we won't speak of a wrestler and his family. But it's
no idea.
It's hard to say why people like it. It's just they can put on a good show sometimes, man.
Yeah, fair. I feel like it makes more sense to me if I look at it as theatre.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm looking at it as a sport.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense.
But it is a sport, though.
No, I know. But for me to look at it as a sport with the pretending doesn't make sense. But me to look at it as theatre, the pretending, it makes sense.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Correlation.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
I guess that makes sense. Interesting. I wouldn't watch it. I don't like fighting.
Nah,
so.
I don't think.
I don't like fighting.
I don't think now you would enjoy it anyway. If you were watching it back then, where it was more, but it was a lot more R-rated. Not R-rated. It was more. They weren't as. They weren't as PC.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was more entertaining.
Interesting.
All right. What is your go-to dance move when no one's watching?
Oh my gosh.
Saskia likes to do this.
I like to. I like
Bob's
to do
Burgers
the Tina
dance.
from Bob's Burgers. I like that one there. That actually could be it. I don't know. I like that one. Yeah.
But you do that when people are watching as well.
Yeah,
anyway.
but I don't really. In my head, no one's watching, even if they are.
I hear you.
But I feel like as well, because I danced for so long. Dancing is now a thing I like to do badly.
I hear you.
So my go-to dance moves are terrible.
Yeah.
And I am obsessed with dancing badly.
Yeah.
So anything that's wrong is where I go to.
I hear it.
Yeah. I also try really hard to dance off beat, which is really difficult, and it's actually quite a skill.
I don't think that's possible for me.
Yeah, you have to, it's training to be a dancer, but the other way around. Like, it's really difficult. And me and my friends practice that quite a lot. So I'd have to say something offbeat.
Yeah, is your go-to.
Goat. Yeah. Catch me in a festival. I'm doing some shit. Yeah.
I respect it.
It's fun. It's so much more fun when you don't have to do it right.
Nah, I get it, especially when you're...
Especially for years when you got shouted at for doing it.
I
You got to
hear
do it
you.
right. I'm going to do it wrong
I
now.
hear
No one's
you.
going to tell me off.
I don't even know what mine would be, boy. I don't really dance anymore, so...
I remember, like, back in the day, everyone used to jerk.
Yeah, I can't do that.
The way you looked at your knee.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
A bad dancer.
yeah.
Any bad dance move is the go-to move for Saskia.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a question now in correlation to the snacks we were
Okay.
talking about in the last episode. How do you eat your Jaffa cakes?
Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. You know what I'm saying? I think
That's the way.
most of the time. So it'd be full moon, half moon, total eclipse. And then when I get a bit bored, I go around the edges. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever fully dissected a Jaffa cake?
Or like take the layers off. I don't think so. Maybe I probably would have when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that how you do it?
I wouldn't say that's how I do it now, but like to lick off the chocolate. No, first I bite around the outside.
Like a beaver.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the way around. Yeah, and then either which bit do I do first? Eat the cake or lick off the chocolate, and
Yeah.
then I just have the
The orange chocolate
orange
part.
bit in the last. Yeah, so sometimes I do it like that. If I've got so much time on my hands,
I hear it.
the chances are probably there that I'd sit and just do that.
But if it's a quick one, is it just...
Slap that in.
Nah.
Yeah. If I don't have time for that, I don't have time for that. It's either really extreme or I'm just eating the whole thing.
Nah, I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's an important... I feel like people do it so differently.
Yeah. No, they do. They do. It's an experience.
It was the same with the cheese string.
Yes, because some people wouldn't...
Some people just...
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean you just bite
That
in the
sounds
cheese
horrible.
string? Yeah. They
Don't
didn't
ever
even...
do that around me, man.
They didn't even design it.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, offended.
Come on, man.
See what I'm saying? So different things have different ways to eat.
I did that one time. I was disappointed.
It's gone.
It's done.
Yeah, it's silly.
So, come on, man. Jasmine's got one. What single event or decision do you think most affected your life, and where there was a turning point in your life? Going to uni. Easy. Shouldn't have done it.
I was gonna say. I was like, I'm waiting for the rest of that
Shouldn't have done
because
it. It was it's funny because we had the conversation yesterday on the PlayStation. No, 2 days ago. Someone asked, do we think it was a scam? Is uni a scam? Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, especially for certain subjects.
Exactly.
For sure.
Most subjects, I think.
Yeah.
But it was done because it gave us a cushion in terms of we've just
Yeah.
turned adults,
Yeah.
18,
Yeah.
and we don't know what to do. So this gives us 3 to 4 to 5 years
To figure it out.
to hopefully figure something out.
Yeah.
In that time, you're accumulating unnecessary debt, which thankfully doesn't affect your credit score yet.
Yeah.
I don't know how these people are going to start moving in the next few years. But also, I do feel like sports-wise, it held me back.
For sure.
Because had I not gone to uni, I probably would have just gone and played for an actual team.
Yeah.
Probably in a higher division as well. And it maybe would have led me somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that same conversation we had earlier about physically learning how to
Yeah.
take care of yourself with exercises, etc. I probably would have learned that. Going to uni stopped me because I had to obviously study and play for the uni team. I was going uni like 5 days a week. It was hard to play for a different team.
And all that.
Yeah, so I think uni is definitely where it affected me, boy.
Yeah. I'd say mine was probably before that at school when I got forced to go to the dance class.
Which dance class?
The after school street dance club
This is primary school.
with Alita. No, secondary school.
Oh,
So they
did
had...
I do this? I don't remember doing this. Did I do
Yeah,
this?
no.
Oh, okay.
That was when our dance teacher at the time, I was playing football, and then she was like, no, you have to go to the after school club. Why?
Why?
Because she knew I needed to be there. Like, she knew I needed to be in that class.
It's like an angel kind of thing.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, bruv. Like, let's play football outside. Like, this is dry. I don't want to do that. Because obviously, because we had dance in the curriculum, that's what in my head dance was going to be like everywhere else, which it wasn't. And I listened one time and never left. And here we are. And if I hadn't danced...
Do you still talk to her? No.
If I hadn't have danced, if I hadn't have gone there, I wouldn't have danced.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have made a career in dance. Wouldn't act now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I was now.
The trajectory.
Yeah. Just from being forced to go to an after school.
Mad.
Yeah.
What year was this?
Maybe year 9. Around that time. Because we had stopped doing dance by that point.
Yeah.
So it definitely had to be just before GCSEs or something.
So why didn't I get forced to do this?
You weren't as cool as me.
Nah, I think they just knew I could dance.
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, I think by year 9, I revealed I could dance. Because I didn't reveal that.
Yeah, it was quite later on, wasn't it?
I didn't reveal. I didn't even reveal I could play sports.
I definitely did, didn't I? Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, so that was me. Yeah. I have a question that I actually really want the answer to, unless you have another one.
No, we can finish off with your one.
Okay. The men, sorry, it's just an answer. I need questions. I need answers to.
Okay.
The men wash their beards the same as their hair.
I do, for sure. My beard gets itchy as fuck. Sorry, but yeah, my beard gets itchy.
Same routine.
I mean, I've got a beard wash, like it's specifically made for the beard.
Oh.
Yeah, this comes in like a shampoo kind of bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like conditioner.
And I leave it in. It does its thing. Yeah.
Cute.
So but I don't wash it every day with the soap because it will dry out my skin underneath. But I'd say 7 days in a week, probably 4 to 5 out of the days. You have to though, because there's so much germs that grab onto the beard. So you have to. And then so once I, do all of that.
This is really fun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, dry it off, comb it, and then you got to put some oil, hair oil.
How does it dry?
Oil.
Do you use a hairdryer?
No, because my beard isn't that big of a beard. There are people who have
Shake dry.
really long beards. That's what you. But yeah, just grab a towel and it dries really quickly. So then get some oil, hair oil, beard oil. Does the same thing. Doesn't matter. And make sure you have to, because you have to get into the skin. Because if you don't, sometimes I get really itchy here in these two sections, and that's when I know I have to get some oil in there because it's just dry. If you don't do that, listen, your beard will not last. No. My skin would be too weird.
I went on a journey of questions there. So
I respect it.
Yeah,
my skin would be too weird underneath this at this point. I don't like it. It'd probably be good though. I've considered just to so I can get to the skin properly.
Yeah, start
moisturize it, all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm at a good routine with my beard where...
Would it take long to grow back if you cut it off?
I don't think so.
No, I think it would come back quite quickly.
Yeah. But I don't want to do it.
Okay. Sorry, went a little bit of a journey about beards there.
Yeah. But I would assume all men do.
I mean, there's a lot of assumptions in the
not all men are probably taught that you should wash your beard.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure when I first started growing many, many years ago, it wasn't anywhere as thick as this. I wasn't washing my beard. I think it was at maybe a couple months into having the beard, someone asked me. And I was like, no? But should
I? Yeah, it becomes a learning curve.
Yeah,
Interesting.
But obviously now with internet and stuff.
Oh, yeah, people would probably see that.
And there's a lot of... Well, for me, obviously, I would get tailored ads to beard stuff. to beard products and whatnot. So it would make sense that hopefully guys with beards would understand, you should do things for your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's really an interesting question I thought I'd ask.
So wash your beards, guys, because there are a lot of germs that get in there. It can smell bad, especially if you play a lot of sports.
Yeah. I always get worried because I'm like, oh, how do I know if a man washes his beard if he's putting his beard on my face?
You'll smell it, essentially. Do know if it smells bad. It's like hair. If you don't wash hair for a long time, it can smell weird.
And like, oh, I never forget. I did speak. Not where did I meet somebody, and they were like, yeah, I got spots because my husband's beard is dirty, like their cheek.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it day or is it just because it was like
Just built
rubbing
up
up on
of-
her? In terms of like,
know.
it could
She
be
didn't know, but
it could be like
irritating.
stabbing her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It might not be because of day. Could
Yeah,
be.
could
I don't
be,
know.
yeah.
Obviously.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That was unfortunately all we had time for. We could probably. I still got more questions anyway, so we could probably do another episode of this, with some more fun questions. Sinners did take a lot of our time in the beginning. Go watch it because it is a hell of a movie. But thank you for watching. Make sure you follow us at TikTok. At
Make sure you follow us at
frameofmind.pod.
TikTok.
On TikTok and Instagram at frameofmind.pod. Thank you again for listening.
Love us and leave us.
And we out.